Hey guys, I am going to talk today about what I think about when I am like new girl or entering like a new social scene, and the sun. I'm just going to speak to like my experience with it and like what has worked for me, and it feels like a lot of people, I don't know, it feels like implicit knowledge and it isn't just like everywhere. So I'm just going to speak like my experience. I moved around a lot as a kid, and I feel like I'm always, even now, I have like so many different social groups, and each social bubble is very different. So what does it mean to like code switch or like, not even code switch, but like before that, it's like you've entered. Sorry, there's a plane. You've entered a new social context, like you're going to a new school or you're traveling and it's like a new friend group, or you start a new job, you move to a new city, and you like walk into a room full of people who already know each other, and it's kind of like, hey, hi, what do I do? Even like entering a party. So it's interesting because I host, and now like when I host, I immediately will pretty much like offering anyone a drink is immediately going to put them at ease. Scent is really important, and then like doing a tour of a place is also helpful. So on the guest side, where we're like kind of the experience of like a newcomer, I now like, I guess like what I don't do is just barge in and start like spouting off my what I think is right or good. And what I do is I observe. So it's like you're in this new environment, and now the first thing I would do is sort of observe the current norms, like what is happening in this space. Don't presume that whatever you're coming in with is like better than theirs. It's like treat them like their norm is like good and already functioning. So then I'm just like observing people's like body language, their facial expressions, the ways they talk to one another, the jargon they use, the fashion. And then there's like, yeah, even like pace of speech. All of these things are information that you can absorb. You can also sort of see like who in the room has the most like gravitational pull, or you can also get a sense of like who in this room knows the most people, like who is like the node in this network. Usually it's like the host, and often I feel like there's almost like a hostility at first when I enter a new space. People don't know, and so like introducing myself, saying hi is like really important. Hugging, being like, hey, like I'm Christine. Like this is like a big social technology. It's like introduce yourself and tell them your name and like break that barrier. It's like courtesy, just like consideration, being like, hey, like I'm Christine, who are you? Nice to meet you. It's like this like mini one-on-one recognition that's really, really good. And then also there's usually, it's like some people are just like cats, like I'm like this too, where like someone enters the space and you need some time for your like everyone's nervous systems to get used to one another's. There's like this like nervous system regulation situation happening where it's like yeah, it's like it just takes a bit of time for people to get used to one another, and like it's something that is good to know, where it's like, hey, like you don't have to force, and like there's nothing you're doing wrong, you just have to give it some time, and then people will get used to you, and you will be like, I don't know, absorbed almost just by being there. And then I would say another thing is like also, while you aren't necessarily like spouting your own philosophy or something, like being able to hold your own is really important. Like don't just let them fully absorb and digest you. Like have something that you're bringing to the table, and something that is interesting about you. Like you are now part of this constellation, and how does the constellation change as a result of your being there? What do you add to this like part of your space? What is like your like little like unique ingredient or style? So yeah, I think those are kind of the main things. I love how green it is here, like especially this part of the park. And then you can look for allies. So it's like, oh, who seems especially friendly? Who seems like they're allies is like weird, but like people who like you want to be friends with. And there's like some amount of like reading body language and cues. So it's like, oh, this group doesn't seem like they want me to join them. This group seems more open to me. When a group starts to seem more close, like, because it's like always evolving. When a group starts to seem more close to you, you can just leave. I will do that. I'm honestly just not enjoying this space as much anymore. I'm just gonna go to something else. Yeah, there's so many aspects to it. But yeah, I think that last part's actually really important. It's like, don't force yourself to engage if it's like just not becoming more comfortable over time, and like by kind of having your own sense of direction, it actually draws others towards you, and that's usually nice. It's like, yeah, like this is just where I am. I'm not going to get bent out of shape trying to like get along or like be friends with everyone. So yep, I think that is today's blurb on friendship, and let me know if this is helpful. I feel like my vlogs on friendship seem to get a little more traction or attention.